What up, what up, what up, what up? It's been far too long since I posted a video, but things have been pretty busy between Illinois State and recovering from that, practice, work, life. So, hope all's good with everybody. First thing I want to touch base on is this sick ass River City arm wrestling t shirt and the apparel line. So, there have been multiple, I don't know if they're like legit businesses that are just trying to, make a living. Kudos to you if that is, or if they're just straight trying to scam people. But any River City arm wrestling t-shirt, hoodie, hat, any orders of apparel that you want, go through Dylan Force or myself, and we will get those ordered for you. Anything you see on Facebook that is not shared or in some way affiliated with one of the two of us or court, not legit. Okay, so let's not order them. If you notice it in the group or anywhere else, something like that is being posted, thank you for noticing. Thank you for letting us know. We will report and shut that down immediately. We use Bronx out of Washington. Shout out to them. They designed the logo. Thank you very much. Did a tremendous job with that. Got these prototype shirts done in less than 12 hours from me ordering them. So if you need anything designed for your own cause, Bronx is on the square located in Washington, and I strongly recommend them. So Illinois State went pretty well for myself. Took second place right hand amateurs. Got one win left hand amateurs. Went 0-2 both arms pros. Made weight at 154. All in all, trip was a lot of fun. My teammate Court brought home some hardware as well. She was pretty dominant against everyone other than Danielle, and well, everyone knows what kind of beast Danielle is. I look forward to Court progressing and eventually beating her. That's a goal that the team, and I know Court has set from an individual basis as well. We'd like to bring Danielle down a little in weight. She's showing up and showing out in strongman competitions. So kudos to her. She wasn't really trying to cut or worry about arm wrestling weight for Illinois State. She was very impressive as always, so shout out to her as well. So from a personal progression, I feel like from a setup, from taking everything that they would give me and sometimes more before the ready go, I nailed it. I was high and tight. Got a little loose, but stayed all in all high and tight. So I'm okay with that. Now, speed off the go, I'm okay with that as well. But from an area of opportunity and working on is coming back and bringing it more to my side of the table and setting my hook instead of going left so much. So slight adjustment there. And then of course, like I learned a lot from being in the setup and feeling whether or not I felt real good in the setup or if I thought I was in trouble. So being able to, what I like to call, get out the back door when I don't feel so good and making more of a C motion on the pad and working that angle out the back door and around. Those are the two things that I'm going to be working on from a technique standpoint and going hard on improving at those two things. Probably hit the bands and weights a little too soon after Illinois State, and then last weekend hit the table time. Don't feel like I healed and gave myself enough time there. So I won't be hitting the table time as hard or as much over the next 2 weeks. That's going to be a focus on band work, and that's going to be focused on the weights and the supplements, my protein, my creatine, and getting stronger, swelling up my hand, my wrist, my forearm, bicep, of course, my shoulders, a little bit of core last week, a lot of core this week. So yeah, that's where basically I'm at from a personal perspective. Don't know when I'm going to compete again. If the fam and I make the trip to Mundelein, it's going to be maybe a little bit of after pulling for me, more of picking people's brains, studying the mental aspect of the game, and being there to support Dylan, being there to support the newest member, Clayton Bragg, and welcome Clayton to River City Arm Wrestling. Super stoked for your progression. Super stoked to have you. Um, you're dedicated, young man, and you're focused, and you're not afraid of putting the work in. Clearly, I mean, looking for a second practice tomorrow of your week. So very impressed with you making the trip to our event and supporting us. Thank you very much for that. Making the trip to Illinois State. I mean, I just can't say enough about your dedication to the sport, and happy to have you. Happy to have you, buddy. Now, so today, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Arm Wars YouTube channel. Become a member. $6.99. That's pretty inexpensive. It's going to be worth every penny. What that does is get you the entry-level membership to Arm Wars. You get a lot of cool members-only content footage, and it gets you the pay-per-view. The first match today is going to be free. After that, it's the pay-per-view. $6.99 gets you Devin Larratt versus Sandras. I don't know. Sandras. I'll just go with that because I think that's how it's said, and I like the sound of that better. But I think it's going to be a long, sad day for Canada. I'm picking the upset. I'm picking Sandras. Devin needs to be humbled a little. Everyone's got him on a super high pedestal, which he's earned. He deserves to be there. But the European is young. The European is calm, cool, collected, humble, focused. Comes out of that camp from Giannis with Coach Ray. So, yeah. Team Sandras. Let's go, big boy. Shock the world and humble no limits. You are his limits, and he meets his limits today. Good luck to you, young man. Good luck to you. I look forward to seeing anyone and everyone at practice tomorrow. We're going to start a little later this week, make it hopefully more a better schedule for everyone, more availability for maybe people who want to show up. We're going to start at 2:30. If you don't already have the address, just let me know. Let Dylan know. We'll get you the address for sure. It's the usual spot. Good luck to Dylan. Good luck to Clayton. Good luck to everybody else. JT got a super match a week from today, so good luck to JT as well, and shout out to him. He's part of the Arm Wrestling Illinois State Rankings Committee, and he came to last week's practice. That was super cool. Yeah, so we're just continuing to grow the sport. We're continuing to grow the team, and we got a lot of momentum going, but this is going to be a big year. And then the years are just going to get bigger and bigger for the sport, the team, ourselves as individuals. So we invite you to get involved. Get involved today. Arm wrestling. Ah.